guys sit up real quick. It's about time to wash, or I'm sorry, we washed hash yesterday, and now it's time to collect. The freeze dryer's beeping at me. I gotta find my freaking. Huh. Looking for my strainer. Sitting right here yesterday. I remember I moved it. Where did I put it? Oh boy. Oh, here it is. All right. Wipe the press off real quick. It's got a little dab on it. How's everybody doing today? Little 90 alcohol here. I'll wipe these plates off. Make it quick or it'll burn it. Alright. Clean machine. Did pretty good. First 4 trays were. This first tray is pretty gangster. Can't complain with that. There's quite a few really good hash makers that I look up to. And I've talked about how Turks, or your parchment paper steals your Turks, but I'll personally be using parchment because this right here. first 4 washes. I did 6 washes on the material total. I did 8-gallon baggies in a cube. And then I did like another 3-gallon baggies in a cube, and this is what I got out of it. They did pretty freaking good, I can tell you that. This is quite a bit of hash. I just got hella dizzy, man. I thought I was about to pass out all of a sudden. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was like not breathing or what. That's a pile. I like to double layer my parchment for that reason right there. Just in case something comes flying off. You know what I mean? Guess I'm just gonna put it in bags. Or into a jar. I'm just gonna straight bag it. It's cold here in South Dakota, so I'm not worried about temp right now. As you can see, I'm pretty open. Oh, this morning. don't measure these things out. I'm just eyeballing the pouch, like how full the pouch is. I want to get it full and even, but I also want to be able to slide another pouch over it. We're double pouching them for blowout safety. Sometimes getting the pouch open and getting it started is the hardest part. It helps sometimes just to get a little bit less in your spoon. You know, you want to throw it all in there, but you don't have it super mounded. You can kind of get in there a little easier. Sometimes getting that double pouch started a bitch. Oh, come on. told my girlfriend I was out here working for 5.5 hours straight and I didn't say a word. I wasn't listening to music. She said, I doubt it. That's impossible for you to do. And I just completely locked in, zoned into what I was doing there. Forgot you guys were on. Go. 7 bags off the first 4 washes. Pretty good. I only got 6 bags off my last 2 wash sets, so I don't exactly know what I did different. Same material. Question. And I get it. Oh. I got most of it. It's not a full 6 pack either, it's gonna be like 6.5 legs. I've done is I took this one, is folded over in half, and slide it up in here, and then this excess piece I'm just going to cut off right here. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to get the vacuum sealer. Hope everybody's doing good. Okay, so what we're doing now is getting a bag big enough for these bags to go into. And if you've never seen this done on your bags, we're going to vacuum seal the air out of these bags, and it's going to pre-grease them, which going to the press is going to make it a lot smoother. And we're going to try to make sure they're not overlapping in this bag. And we got our pre-greased press bags. That's what's up. So this can hang out on that tray for right now. We're going to get this plugged back in, that way our press is staying at temp. And I got the last 2 washes on different trays. Pull that out. There was a lot of water on the tray. There was a lot of water on the tray when I put it in to freeze dry, and there was just like miniature little ice crystals all over this, which is not good when you want to press. You don't want any moisture in your pouch. But I don't know if it was, it's like light and fluffy and floats in the air. It might have been calcium from the water. Some kind of mineral in the water, maybe. I don't know. If you see any contaminants in your ash, like hair, before it goes through your strainer, pull it out. I have 4 dogs here, so something that we gotta fight. Likely though, if it doesn't get caught in this bag or this strainer, it's gonna get caught in the next bag. I got these white tiny little pit bull hairs, bulldog hairs. That'll get caught in the double bag. I'm using Rosin Evolution 37 micron for this. This is cool. This is 5th and 6th wash material. Looks like I'm going to get a pretty decent bag out of. Three and a half gram bags. They're designed for flour. These bottle tech bags, but I have good results doing it this way. That's decent results. Not a massive bag, but definitely a bag. In reality, this, whatever comes out of this bag right here, is going to be what I smoke on first. Wow. These 6.5 bags get cold cured. Alright. trying to top a bowl or something with some of that, but sorry if I broke somebody's heart out there. Okay. Pre-grease this one also. Just for fun. Wham! Pretty cool outside, because it's cold in here. That's right. Okay. So, we need to source some new jars. It's pretty cold in here though, so I'm not too worried about it. Use them for a little bit. Okay. So, this one fits inside and it tapers out a little bit. This will be my catch. The bottom. Okay. These I will turn into a directional fold method pouch. What I like to do is, this is now done, a little defrost. It's kind of roughly about where it's going to be. That process vacuums all the air out of these things, squishes the heads together, and makes it grease really quickly coming out of here. I've seen these guys do this directional fold method, and I have definitely screwed it up a few times. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Pull some hash out there. That's what we're doing here. And I'm going to give myself a little bit of space to get out of. But you see what I don't want to do. Oh, sure. Yeah, right? Okay. See what's going on here. I just don't think I need too much here. That looked heinous, but oh, you fucking did. Alright. So I was trying to wrap that thing up, leave a little bit of space so I could slide it into my press, and the goo would come running out of these. But then I just ripped that, which probably isn't all that bad anyway. We're gonna rip it and run it. Rip it and run it, baby. Why not? I think it's gonna work just fine. Because I've got my backsplash here. Alright, so we're going to go slow here. Actually need to back up already. A little bit deeper there. Okay. And then when I'm bringing this up, I basically just want it to make contact with the plates, my little patty in there. Once it actually makes contact, I'm just going to give it about 30 seconds or so to heat that material up inside of there. Once it starts warming up, those heads start melting. You're actually just going to slowly, ever so slowly, just start putting pressure on it. And what you're looking for is a bead of grease go across that press bag. You'll see it start melting, and you'll see it grease across the whole bag. Once it hits the whole bag, start gently applying pressure, and once that pressure starts melting material out. Keep a small amount of steady pressure until the bag is completely empty. You can go all the way full force on your pressure, but you have to do it slow, steady, and squeeze the material out. So I'm starting to get material come out right here in the corner. I'm just gonna like wait just a little bit. Now we're just going to keep that constant pressure push. But you don't want to start pressing too hard too fast, because that's how you'll blow this hash out. And what that means is your raw hash inside is filled with trichome heads, and the oil inside of the trichome heads need to melt and come out of their waxy membrane. So if you start pressing too hard too fast, you can actually press that unmelted hash out of your bag, out of the side of your bag. Which looks like I may have done something like that in the back of my bag here. And that's why we start with this lower quality stuff. So I'm like, man, I would have expected it to come out more, but I see it in the back. I also changed up the damn diaper, didn't I? So. Oh! Jeez. It's not going smoothly right now, but that's for sure. Did not work as good as I thought. I might be able to close the door. It's a little cold. Alright, let's inspect this thing, figure out what happened. Smells like straight skunk, dude. That is wild. We really didn't do bad. I just actually got, this didn't blow out at all. We'll be able to fold that, repress it. We really didn't do bad. Nice! That's what's up, guys. It's just a wonky little diaper. If you guys have never pressed before, doing it like trying to collect your material quickly after you do it is always a little bit easier. And depending on your temperature, it's like super cold in my room right now. It may actually be a little too cold because things are getting a little hard. And you don't want them to turn shattery on you. Everybody knows how everybody's lost a shatter rocket from shooting across the room. Then you're on your hands and your knees trying to find your dad. We really didn't do bad. I was all disappointed at first. I was like, where is all this patch at, man? But there is a little bit on the top of my plate squeezed out to the back corner of this. But here's a decent amount in here. That's like all these small spots where it was not thick. It was just a thin oily coating across the paper. Those are like shattering off now. They got cold pretty quickly. Alright, so we definitely got some hash off of it. And it is officially too cold in here, so we can close up the door. Which, if you're in a hash lab and it gets too cold, like that's legit. You know, it's not a terrible problem to have right here. I'm gonna second squish this after. It's like a dab worth of dab right there. Yeah, guess what time it is? We gotta wipe that off real quick. Get some 91 up on here. Alright, so that, I tried to press it down a little too fast. I got a little too eager. Good call on doing the second rate material first. Get a dry rag and wipe that off just in case the heat doesn't take care of it. Just in case the heat doesn't take care of it. Don't have any alcohol residue. Alright. I think this is my backsplash, but I'm going to make some alterations to it. It'd be nice to get one of those low temps. The low temp plates where you can just put like a whole sheet in there and fold it. Oh damn, it'd be nice. With this thing, it's the size of that. I'm trying to cater to my machine. I do think that for this second press, I'm just going to fold right in half and press that.
And you can take like a pair of scissors and try to get them in the middle.
This one's already been pressed. Well, yeah, I thought I got overzealous on that and blew it out, but I didn't. So it was just caught up in that first diaper layer. That's cool. But just in case it's moving slow because it's cold in here, my temp's at 209 degrees. So that's 209 degrees. So that's plenty warm for hatch rosin. So we'll give this one full temp, high heat treatment. We could even come over here. Does anybody have any questions while I'm doing that? Let me let that run. I'm gonna get this torch going. It's cold enough in the room that my torch doesn't want to torch. If you're staying tuned, when I get into these next 6.5 bags of that, those first 4 washes, it's gonna flow. It's gonna be water falling. I tried to do a directional hash flow method on that last fold. I've never really been able to get them to do it. I'll show you what I do. Hell yeah, Sony Appleseed. About to go in on this little globber. Oh yeah. Tastes good. Decent little ball for the 5th and 6th wash. So what I did was I took my first 8-gallon baggies and I washed it in 1 cube, and then I took another 3 or 4 bags and I washed it in another cube. I did each cube 4 washes, and then I did, oh hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. First day flowers, how are you, dude? This one's about to be done. I'm about to pull it off. It's second press anyways. So I did each pair of bags, I washed them 4 times. And then I put both bags in and I washed those twice. And this is just the 5th and 6th wash on those. So I'm looking for a little container. I suppose I can put it into this one. That'll be my little 5-6 press container. Pull this out first. Not bad, dude. Jesus. This shit, dude. For a second press off a bag like that. Not so bad, man. Grab the little nugget. Don't you do it. It's like right borderline on this spot where it wants to. I'm pressing my hot fingers down into the surface. So every couple, I gotta rotate it. Oh, fuck. See, this is what we were talking about. It getting all shattery. Rocketing across the room. I think we're all good. It's all on the paper here. Alright, I'm going to have to resort to using a stick. The ball's getting too hot. Or I can close the door, but then it's going to, or open the door up again, but then it's going to get all messy. Yeah, man, I'd like to get a new press. I've had this one for, it'll make 5 years now, but it still works just fine. Trying to get these big chunks. This stuff is a little bit more like greasy than the first press was. chunk of hash in my thumb. That's what we're running for washes 5 and 6. Better be careful, better be careful. Don't want it to rock it out. Yeah. Jeez. That's what's up. Bingo bango. Alright. I'm gonna change up gloves. This and this. Discard 5. This can hang out with me for a while. I save all my chips to make arso. Alright, let's test this backsplash paper. I cut some off of it. So that's going to be perfect. I have the tiniest dot of hash on there. It has been added to the group. Alright, so this is my backsplash paper. I need a new directional point. Okay. This is where the magic's gonna start happening. Holy, I'm excited about these. These were big, thick, freaking nice pouches. Hey, get out. Need it later. So we're going to start with a little half bag. I saw like this sheen on it, looked like water or something on my parchment paper. If you ever lay parchment paper on the counter and it's wet on the counter, you can see it. I don't know if it's like that one. Anyway. Alright, so what I had previously done is I fold it first, because then I have one flat, smooth fold. Then I can get my knifey. And I try to imagine how far I want to put my bag depth-wise into my plates. And then I'm going to take my razor. Put that for later. So I'm going to have my bag in the middle. I'm going to fold it over once, and then I will try to keep that bag at the back and fold this over on the sides. Keeping it tight. Okay. So this is how that looks. And I can take that and spread it and check the bag. And on my press, with this material, if I was doing flour, I try to go directly in the middle of it. With these press bags, I'm really trying to do like maybe a third, a little ways past a quarter to a third of the way back. Temperature affects your rosin quality and terpene degradation. So you want it to flow out of the bag and off the plates as quickly as possible. That warm up real quick. Phone is getting low on the juice. Ow! Can I plug my computer in over here? That might give me power to the phone. Yeah. Here we go. So I just push like real lightly with my thumb after it had been heating up for what, 30 seconds or whatever while I was away. And she's coming down the pipe. Now what you can do is just ever so gently add a little bit more pressure. Essentially what you want to do is keep the pressure on it that's pushing the flow out. So as the flow is flowing, you need to keep more pressure squeezing. So I was able to catch the run a lot better on this. There's a good amount of hash just built up right here in this bag. came out flowing, it got cold. No indication of any side leaks this time. So this is what I was saying about, you can go with this hash rosin, you can go, that's full pressure. I'm using all my strength to get that baby squished out. But I didn't start like that. You know, I just started with just that, the very lightest thumb pressure. And at this point, it doesn't look like it's bubbling, nothing. So we're not going to waste our time on oogling. And you can see, didn't have any leakage on this. Sometimes opening these things up without getting your hash to like, what it'll do is if you just open it like a freaking grilled cheese sandwich, it'll string along, you know, like, so it'll get all stringy. So this little waterfall can stay there. But for this stuff, if you want to get it off of this press diaper quickly, especially this little stuff. So last press, I was having that shatter stuff happen. Well, right now, before it gets real cold, I'm going to get that little stuff then. Because that big blob is going to stay a little bit warmer a little longer down there at the bottom. So just to ensure I have less material launching off. And it also makes it easier just to like get a glob and just scrape. You just like slide it right along it. For the most part, it'll pick that stuff right up. I did send a couple little rockets downtown here. And I'll pick this, anything that's on my, this is just non-bowl. So anything that's on my press area here that I'm going to put back into the heat source, we'll make sure that it's clean. So not bad for that first bag. We still have that second press to do. Plus I have these two little dragon bangs over here. So let's keep going. Plus that was only a half bag. Haha! Let's see how one of these full bag crushers does. fold. So I fold it over once, and then I fold the sides in. Pull the jar out of the freezer and you can't get the lid off. A jar of rosin, or you need you got a jar of like a rosin to press, or you got a jar of rosin that you pulled out to smoke. Either way, if you can't get the lid off, it's not good. Alright. I try to get my press plates I try to get the slack out of them before I let me explain that a little bit more. Just give me a second here. What I like to do is make sure they're close enough together when I put my bag in that I kind of have to press the parchment paper in and wiggle it and then slide my bag in, because if it's tight, those press plates will actually hold the folds of your parchment paper in instead of letting it like get loose and come out. So I'm just checking my depth of my plate here. I was pushing with my thumb lightly. I saw the pad hit. I saw in the corner it greased out almost right away. So like I said, we're going to give that another 30 seconds or so. I just saw the grease run across the bag. It's coming out of this corner right here. Still, you want to move slow on this part. It's fucking nasty, dude. Let it flow, baby! Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Ugh. Ugh, brother. That is right. This is what I was talking about. You wait for it to grease up, you wait for it to start flowing, and then just slowly and steadily hit that pressure. Yeah, that was satisfying. That's what's up. Shit. That's only the first full bag off of the first 4 washes. That's looking pretty decent. That's looking pretty decent. Like I said on the last one, looking at my area here, doesn't seem to be still dripping a little bit. What I'm really looking for is it bubbling. You can see it like it's still pushing little bits of oil out. And right now, it just kind of looks like a solid surface. So again, you know, it's all about how quickly and efficiently you can get it off of the plates. So You don't want to waste more time on the plates than you have to. That's gonna turn it darker. Oh! That was bad. That was bad. It was not good. I got hash all over my thumb. It's alright, we might be able to save that. Trying to be so careful now. Hold that together. Get my hash thumb. Get my ball. Told you guys. No problem. Nice benefit of having a nice cold hash room. Yeah! That's what's up. Alright, so let's get the edge of this cleaned up a little bit with my hash ball here. Can't handle that thing for too long or else she starts getting sticky. Alright. Oh, come on, baby. Don't be so mean. This is what I was saying. The hardest part, man, sometimes is getting that damn fold open. Okay. Come on, baby. There we go. She's playing with me. And trying to get all these little minuscule bits of rosin. It really likes to flow in the folds, but then there will be like a thin layer on the flats as well where you squished it. And the more you run your hash ball over it, the more your ball gets bigger. You'll see it just kind of looks like it. Well, I'm pretty sure I lost a little rocket right there. The other tip I have here is if you have like a rip like that in your paper, you don't use it because as you saw when I went to go collect, I ripped it. And then you can have like a piece of parchment in your dab. It's just a pain, man. And what I'm going to do, and although this looks really, really nice and fun, just out of collection purposes, and so I don't lose anything later by making it more complicated, we're going to roll this up now. This is this piece I just pressed, and it's hard, and this piece was from first press, so it's worried about it all rocketing. When you have this much hash, you don't want it to go across the river. you got it together, get it out of your gloved hand. The parchment. Make a ball in the parchment. That'll hang out with us for a while. Alright, so this is my base layer. I'm not reusing press pouches. Yeah, dude, that's what's up, guys. That's what's up. That was a sweet flow. That was just the first one. Here we go. Yeah, that was satisfying. That was a nice one. All right, let's make this one just as nice. I'm really trying to take my time and make sure this fold is not, there's not a bunch of crinkles in my fold. Like, if you don't fold the paper evenly, there might be another fold in your fold. So, and like I was saying about collecting, when the hash runs, it likes to run those fold lines. So, here we go. Next diaper. Warm up just a little bit. If you guys are doing this at home, if you're new to it, whether you're experienced or not, I always just wait for it to heat up, and I put just right there. I just put a little bit. I saw grease go the whole way. Now I'm gonna wait just another couple seconds, And when I start seeing it, you'll usually see it in the corners first. See what happened on this one is when I put it in and I had it too tight and I loosened it and I put it back in, the fold opened up. So it's getting caught further back there in the folds. But maybe I can help by lifting this lip. That's when I have this one. There we go. It's going to be hard to do both at the same time. Abandoned. Aha! What's up? And there's a whole bunch of hash up there on the upper fold too. This is going to be a fun collect. She's still bubbling a little bit on that line, so we're going to give it just a second. Yeah, when you pull out the smoke, what's up? Yeah, she's dumping, bro. She is dumping. We got another 4 bags to do. Already got a pretty big ball hash, I tell you that. That's what's up, this little lip's about to roll off. Go, buddy! Yeah. Damn. Alright. Let's go. That was a nice open. No problems at all on that one. God, we gotta work on that. More of that, baby. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I need more space for you. Oh, we want this first one was down somewhere. Okay. God. A little hot. Craziest thing. You're working with it, you're touching it. It's not sticking. You slice and boom, and it rips the paper. It's so sticky. folds on the paper keep wanting to bounce the paper in different ways. I just wondered overall if I'm being silly playing with that stupid thing. We will. Leave that on there for the next squish because it looks pretty. Open that up just a bit. Spray bits of hash off my fingers. My dog here included. And 4 to go. Sounds a little long, but what we'll do is we'll fold it up. And then turn it down. Oh. Made a little rip on the press pouch, but it's on the top layer here, not on the bottom. This what I was meaning about keeping it tight. So let me see if I can see my. This was my original fold line on that outside fold. I got it tighter and I folded it again. That way, when I spread, there's not this big gap between that and that. That's gonna help that flow actually come out. Wait, we're gonna put this in. New length. Actual hold. Held the fold until I closed that gap a little bit more.
really a lot of this is,
Which is amazing that I'm about to say this, and I didn't realize it
until just now, but it's a lot of patience, you know. Slow down a little bit. All right, I just saw that grease, so we're gonna wait a couple seconds.
really slow down. If you start going too fast is when you have the problems. If you like rush the folds, rush your everything. So, all right, guys, I'll shut up. Get ready for the show, man. Waterfall! Golly. High quality rosin. Almost got Western. I'll do that same thing. I unfolded it like this, and I put my thumbs all the way in the back. Aha! I may have found a new way to extract my bags, man. It looked pretty good, actually. Please don't do that, Paul. Sticking to my thumb. Okay. Not good. No. Too crunchy on my right hand here. Too many little stick spots on this glove. And my hands are warm enough that she wants to stick. That's okay. That's okay. Time for a glove change. just gonna go ahead and do that. Most of the pastures off my fingers. Anytime your gloves start sticking like this, don't even fight it. Just get as much off as you can, obviously. Get new gloves because it's going to be so much easier to work with. Oh my good God. Pulled that little tiny flake I had off the ground just now. Alright. Crazy with it. Again, just a little bit warmer. It's weird how it's warmer, but yet it doesn't stick to your hand, it sticks to itself. Definitely a pretty good little roll right there. That's gotta be, I don't know, 30 something grams maybe. We still have 3 bags. And I'll be using press pouches. Okay. So what's happening here, I don't know. This end is wider than this end, so what I need to do is get this even again. Close to it anyways. That was leading to the irregularity, the problem in the fold. All right. Make the magic happen again. warm up. Yeah, I'm not using any pressure at all really. I'm just barely moving this thing, watching for that grease line. I just saw my first sight of grease. They say you just want to add pressure real slowly until you see the grease go along the whole bag. And I think that's kind of like it's the oil filling out the bag, making no holes, and then it's going to seep through the holes in the bag. There we go. Bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. Nice. That was wild. It was still hot and gooey when I set it in there. Kind of like that. Hey, but you should just live over there.
Oh, God.
Where you going? Where you going? Hello, it's going well in here. Alrighty. Nice walking there. I have 2 more bags. And then I gotta press them all one more time. You gonna go back in? What are you eating? It's dinner time? No way. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Alright, now I'll be in. Thank you for coming to say hi. The gold nugget lives, y'all. Apparently it's dinner time. Nothing matters but hash. Clean up that edge. Contact. Oh, good.
She's racing already. What is that?
Well, I was just in my mind thinking, I wonder if I could like squeeze that out. You can. At risk of touching the hash like a dummy. So get it up. Alright. This one was a little sticky on the back side. There's still alright, go back to regular here. Put those thumbs in. This has quite a bit of hash in the patch here. Whoa. Thick buttery hash. There we go. Get all that hash right there. Alright. Just like I said earlier, when it gets too frisky, man, just get new ones. Oh, you hooker. That's what's up. It's the different temperature hashes. They start geeling up on your fingertips. Hottest thing, right? And then that different temperature hash is what's actually sticking to the wall. So as you can see, use glove, keep the ball moving. Now she just alright. We're definitely working on a nice little Dragon Ball here. I'm thoroughly impressed myself with how much is here. Okay. Last folded bag. last bag here.
Your focus, please.
They're hanging up. You sure?
We'll reach out.
Alright, she's starting to grease.
I really didn't give it a lot of time to warm up though, so we're just gonna wait.
Oh yeah, perfectly timed. She just oozing. We're just gonna keep the pressure steady, man.
I've only been out here for a little over 2 hours. What's up, Mama 420 Redneck? These 37 micron bags, dog.
Woo!
Almost messed it up. So that's it. Different temperature.
loose here.
That's alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll this all up. Then we're gonna twist it like a taffy for a little bit because she is. Let's see. I was gonna twist it, but she's just sticking to my hand. So I'm gonna fold it up a little bit in the parchment. That way I have wood. And my hand press. Stick a bunch. Pretty cool, man. Alright. Let's get the scale on and see what's up. $53.75. Woo! Welcome to the new personal record. Dude, that's what's up, baby. 53 motherfucking grams, dude. Woo! Back to dispensary. Dude, I love home growing, dude. That's what's up, bro. Fuck yeah, dog. That is what's up. Fuck yeah, dude. I ain't going to the store for a fucking month and a half. what's up? Dude, thank you for everybody tuning in. Sticking with me. If you've been with me for multiple journeys, multiple years, even better, man. You've seen how much I've progressed on the hash. And I started making out fucking no freeze dried black, brown, green fucking hash, dude. That is what's up. Not to mention I got, let's not stop there. Go back my little lane piece here. .57 grams off of the 5th and 6th wash. So I guess I'm going back. I'm glad I washed it an additional 2 times for 4.57 grams of stuff I can smoke on while this fresh cure or cold cures. That's what's up, baby. Damn, that's awesome, dude. Alright. And then whenever I get off this second press stuff, doesn't matter. Damn, that's what's up. Suppose I could take this out and collect this fresh press, second press stuff with it. A gram of hash rosin costs $55 in this state. A fresh frozen, single sourced live rosin. Yeah, right, dude. Eat my freaking heart out, dispensary. I don't know what the number is on that, dude. 50 something grams times 55. It's a lot of money. Fat dabs tonight. Fat dabs tonight, baby. Getting all excited here. Woo! Yeah, dude, like $2,700. You did the math on that? That's fucking awesome, dog. God damn, it feels good. That's a personal record, man. That's the most I've ever gotten out of any wash, which is fucking nuts because I did more material than that last wash. What happened to it? Where did it go? I don't know what I did different. I don't care what I did different. It's so awesome. Look at that. Yeah, baby. Decided to put it into a jar. I gotta clean my one jar out, really. Basically go upstairs and see if I have new clean ones. Well, it's probably not gonna matter if I just go in. It's the same hash, whatever. I gotta get a new jar. I can't disrespect this hash like that. Second presses, man, aren't you? Gotta get a couple grams off the second press too. As you can see, I'm okay reusing my press pouches on second press. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut you loose. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you hitting the thumbs up. And I won't screw the lid on too tight. I'll see you guys later.